this is Artemis Oracle, and today I did a shorts video with the 3 cards that came up, and I wanted to elaborate on this reading because for the most part the readings have been more about overcoming personal challenges and moving forward to a brighter future, to a more positive mindset, making more efforts to take care of yourself and the different ways you can just have a better 2025. So today is January 17th. I'm on my lunch break and I was like, I need to see what these cards are saying. So, okay, we have the 8 of Swords here. In one of my readings, I said 10 of Swords, but it was actually 10 of Wands. But I still wanted to share that message because I thought it was still relevant and helpful and may resonate with someone out there. You know, for me, if I could resonate with one person, that's good enough for me, because you could change the world. One person can change the world. If you can't reach a lot of people, at least one person can make some change that can trickle over into other areas of the world in some way. It may inspire someone and then in turn inspire another person, and then so on and so forth. So I'm going to digress with that and just move forward with this current reading. So the shorts show the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, and the World. To me, like, as someone who's watched love readings, this is a beautiful combination, and it could be interpreted in so many different ways. It could be interpreted as it being a love situation. It can be with some type of business partnership. For the most part, I don't really know how many people read about friendships, but it's possibly that too. But with the Lovers, this is someone who, the Lovers is Gemini energy. And if in the traditional tarot, you see an angel with 2 figures, a masculine and feminine figure. So it could be someone it could be like soulmate connection. It could be a partnership. It could be someone who sees eye to eye with you. It could also be about you being in balance with your masculine and feminine side. Or energies. But with the 2 of Cups, this has to do with emotions. It has to do with 2 people who have their cups full but want to share. They want to make an emotional exchange. This too can have to do with a partnership as well, but it could be about a partnership where there is a shared vision and passion and love for something. But with the Lovers and 2 Cups, I'm more inclined to go with a love reading, especially with the World showing up. This is like the end of a cycle. But if you are considering these 2 cards together, it could be someone you could have met somebody that you feel is who you may deem, or they may deem you as their future partner. Someone they want to spend the rest of their life with, someone they can see longevity with, they can see as their soulmate, someone who they can build with, have loyalty, trust, faithfulness with, someone who shares the same amount of emotion, who is going to be reciprocal with the expression of emotion. There is no guessing with this. You're going to know this person loves you, and the person's going to know you love them. And if it's not a connection you have already made, it's one that you're going to make. And this is something that's probably going to change your world. It's going to change how you live your life, how you view relationships, how you view yourself in a relationship, how you view whoever you're in a relationship with. Because the world you have to go through an entire cycle. You have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, triumphs and losses. You have to have shed some tears, maybe some blood if it's a physical type of journey. But ultimately, it's like you reach the end, you reached the finish line. And in this case, that's probably what you've experienced in the past. where you felt like love was a battlefield. Isn't that a Pat Benatar song? But yeah, love has been a battlefield for you, and you've probably reached this point where you are able to feel comfortable and confident enough to be in a relationship, but also comfortable and confident enough to receive unconditional love. With the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this usually is someone who is trapped in their own mind. Someone who has probably experienced so many things that has caused them to kind of go into their shell, even though this is supposed to represent a chrysalis. But let's look at it as a shell. Someone who has retreated, who has wanted to protect themselves, but also has been trapped in their own mind, trapped by thoughts that they're so used to thinking. Thoughts that possibly they weren't good enough for love, that it's better just to stay alone, to stay in your cocoon, be safe, and not have to deal with the possibility of being hurt, the possibility of someone possibly destroying the sanctuary you created for yourself, within yourself. So before I started talking, I was shuffling the cards and these two came out. It's the Magician and the Sun. It's like you have this sudden realization that whatever you want, when it comes to whatever you're thinking or feeling, you can create that. That can become your reality. But you understanding that these thoughts that trap you, that limit you, are stuff. Those thoughts are something that you can manifest into reality. And that's probably what you've experienced in the past, where you've always, I'm not going to say always, but you've somewhat been on the lookout for anything that may cause you to retreat from a situation. And possibly it could be things that were actually that another person has shown you, and you are aware enough to be able to see those things because you've seen them before. So it's like you're aware of possible red flags or anything that you may deem as a red flag. But then it's also, it's like you're searching, you're looking to reveal the negativity in the situation rather than trying to see it from the bright side or the positive side. But to some extent, it's okay to do that because it's about self-preservation. And this is probably what's going on here. You're trying to preserve yourself from possible heartache, possible pain, and another episode of your love season or love show. I'm trying to think of something to say. Where another experience where it's like, yeah, this is the reason why I'd rather be alone. Yeah, you just gave me another reason. You know, such as when we're afraid to be in a relationship, we always look for the negative reasons why, but we do so from the perspective of us wanting to protect ourselves. It's not necessarily to see the person as a bad person, but it's about avoiding situations where you have regret, where you have to have that another negative and painful memory in your brain and another scar on your heart that reminds you why it's better to be alone rather than to be with anybody. But you might meet somebody, you might have met somebody already, or you're going to meet someone who's going to help you unknowingly look at things from a different perspective. And in a way, they're going to bring you out of this protective shell that you've created for yourself. And it might be something that you've always wanted, but never thought would come to fruition. You never thought you can manifest it. The magician here. The magician has all the tools, but the magician has all the experience too, to know how to manipulate things. And I'm not saying manipulate in a bad way, but it's more like you know how to use your tools in a way that serves you best. And it could be bad or good, but in this instance, I'm not thinking bad, because what's so bad about being loved, about being viewed as someone's world? I mean, it could go to negative territory where they're obsessed with you. But I don't get that vibe here. I don't get obsession. I don't get stalking. I don't get someone who is watching you or anything. I don't get that vibe. And in this reading, I don't get that vibe. What I feel is if someone sees you as a partner, a life partner, and they want to start a journey with you, start something new with you, something brand new, where there's happiness, with the sun being here, because they may look at you as your sun. When they see you, they may light up when they see you. Maybe this is something that you manifested and never thought can come to fruition. And underneath the Eight of Swords was the Chariot. This is someone, and I'm just looking at the horse here. It's someone who's so focused on you. They have their heart set out on you. Their actions, their behavior, and the direction they're going towards is you. You see the sun right here? Though it's not in color, I think it's safe to say that it's the sun. They may even see you as their sun, moon, and stars. If you see the stars in the world card, they may see you in that way. Okay. I still could get some more information about this person. Can you tell us about this person? So far, we have Gemini. We have the fixed signs. Scorpio. Scorpio, Pisces. No. The fixed signs stand with the world. We have Gemini with the magician. So we have Gemini. It could be strong Gemini. It could be Leo energy with the sun. Let's see. So from the major arcana, we have Gemini and Leo. And the fixed signs. Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Can I get some more information about this person that views the watcher of this video? Can I get some more information about the person? I got the Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is someone who is generous. There's someone who's generous. Generous with their time, their energy, their resources. They're not someone who tends to hold back. Do we have the Five of Swords? They may have, they may be a bit conflicted about something. Or if this is someone you've already someone you're already partnered with, there may have been some conflict in the past. And we got two cards. We have the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands. So that's Leo energy again. We have Leo again. And then we have the Four of Wands. So this person, okay. Okay, this is what came into my mind. I think this is someone in the past who probably was a little stingy with their energy before, probably because they were a bit conflicted. And this, you could resonate with this, if that you were kind of holding back with how much energy you gave into the situation, how much time and love, because of this ego. Because the King of Wands is attractive, because charismatic, creative, passionate, but he can have an ego. And with the Five of Swords here, it may have been somebody who has an ego, problem with an ego. But with the Four of Wands, this is someone who feels comfortable now being generous instead of holding back, if that has been the case. But another way you could read this is the person may be a fire sign. They may be attractive, charismatic, creative, passionate, someone who's a go-getter, who is very generous with their time, who may have a stable base. Basically, they have their own home, they have their own money, they're good. Hold on, I'm getting the call. Okay, so as I was saying, this is someone who possibly has everything. They're set, they have their stability, they're stable, they're financially stable, they're most likely successful and very generous. And if we want to look at this card in a positive aspect, this is someone who, Swords, Five of Swords, that's Aquarius energy. This is someone who is probably someone who works off their intellect. This is somebody who possibly has a lot of things going on, a lot of things that they have to take care of, that may have to do with their work, depending on their field. Let's see if there's anything else we could get. Oh, we have the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who goes after what they want. There's someone who whenever they have a goal they're set on. Oh, at this one, if you think about the Knight of Wands, people always, in tarot readings, you often hear the Knight of Wands in and out, in and out, in and out. But if we're looking at it from that aspect, if it has to do with the stability and generosity, it could be someone who's constantly on the go. They could be someone who's constantly on the go, and it's a fire sign as well. So we get a strong fire energy here. So this possibly is someone whose job may require them to not be necessarily stuck in one place. They could be one who travels in and out. They're always on the go. Is there anything else we can find out about this person? Anything else? What other characteristics about this person? Okay, we got the Six of Wands. This is someone who has gone through some struggles in the past and that they've overcome. They've overcome. So the success that they're most likely experiencing right now, or the success that they've gained during, their life. Did I even say that right? The success that they have built for themselves is something that required them to overcome a lot of obstacles, a lot of competition, a lot of this is someone who's overcome something, depending on where they're from. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this is someone who is financially stable. They're financially stable. They have a home, probably own their own home, own a house, own an apartment, own a condo. Let's see what else we can find out about them. They're abundant. They're someone who's abundant, very wealthy, successful, passionate about what they do, constantly on the go, stable, generous. I mean, this sounds like a beautiful person. Like, what else can we find out about this person? I want to find out more about this person. Okay. Anything else? I think that's all we're going to get about this person. So I think with the characteristics that I've given you, you may already know who this is. Fire sign, successful, wealthy, owns their own property, maybe very, very wealthy, successful, someone who may travel a lot for work. Yeah, I just looked here. I have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. This person, if they're new, they want to make an offer towards you. And it sounds like a job offer. Possibly it is a job offer. Oh, with this, we take the love equation out of it. But this is someone who sees the value in you and wants to invest in you. They think you're worthy of investment. They see your value. And yeah. All right, let's see if we can get some advice for the viewer. What's your advice? What's your advice for the goodness? What's your advice for the viewer? What's the advice for the viewer? What's the situation? What is the advice? When this person, in this relationship, this partnership, what advice can we give to the viewer of this video? Okay, so I want to take these and then we'll look at the bottom. The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. If you've experienced some hardship in the past when it comes to love, what this is asking you is to do your best to overcome the challenge and, rise up to this situation, rise to this occasion. Don't allow your past experiences to stop you, to keep you trapped and not being able to see the possibility of taking another chance. So it's about taking another chance. Though you've experienced so much already, it's about giving it one more go, not giving up. That this love partnership that's coming up is, don't give up on this if this is what you want. And then we have, with the three cards that came out, we have the Nine of Cups. This is about you getting a wish fulfillment. But the thing is, in order for a wish really to come true, you have to believe it can come true. You have to have faith that whatever it is that you desire can come to fruition, that you can manifest it. It exists. You have to believe it exists. The happiness that you want, it exists. You just have to be hopeful, but also to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure your cups are nice and full so that you can give your best to this partnership when it manifests itself when it presents itself to you. Then we have the Strength card. It's about you having that courage, being brave, to overcome the obstacles that you've faced in the past when it comes to love, and to, look at that lion. He has that rose in his mouth, and you see the rose here. It's like, don't, also be playful, because lions, Leos, they're known to be playful. So have fun with this. Maybe don't take it so seriously in the beginning. Don't get your heart attached to an outcome. Just go with the flow and see what happens. But also, you still have to protect yourself if you're still unsure. So, don't give away everything. Just take things slowly. Just to gauge the amount of respect, integrity, honesty, and loyalty that the person truly has can show you before you fully invest. But always invest in yourself. Always invest in your emotional well-being. Make sure you're happy, because when this person comes in, yeah, you may be their world, but the thing is, even if this doesn't, he or she is not your world, you still want to be content with yourself, with the world that you have for yourself, the world that you've created for yourself, and to be, have fun, be playful, Be strong and, not allowing the past to play any negative role in this situation. But, you have the intuition, you have the experience to be able to, detect anything that may not be for your benefit, that will be to your detriment. But then here it's about working together. This is something where you and this person, when you meet, it's going to require cooperation. It's going to require listening, communication. It's going to require there to be, this, because this could be you, this could be the person, and this could be the relationship. So it's about what you're putting into whatever it is that you're creating with each other. Because you as alone, you should be 100%. And this person should be as much as 100% as possible, because we all have problems. We all have our issues, but not so much that it can impact this, what you're creating together, what you're building together. So the advice is to, make sure that you're fulfilled within yourself, and to be brave, have fun. Don't take this too seriously. Be strong in your resolve and, protecting your boundaries, but also being flexible enough to not completely block the person out, but allow there to be like this nice fun exchange where you can enjoy each other and enjoy the experience that you're beginning to have with each other, and to collaborate, to work together. Because in order for a partnership to be successful, there has to be equal reciprocity, there has to be equal investment, there has to be equal love, there has to be equal passion, there has to be equal, being on the same page mentally about what it is you expect from this. So, because, with any partnership, there's always going to be some barriers, some obstacles with this mountain being here. But as long as you and your person are working together, this obstacle will be something that you can overcome together. So I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope you enjoyed it. It was longer than I expected, but I really wanted to elaborate on this, just the first 3 cards, because I wanted to get more information, and I hope you enjoyed me trying to get some more characteristics about the person. So maybe, if you met someone and they have those traits that I mentioned, then possibly that's the person for you. But as always, use your discernment, trust your gut, learn from your experience, but don't allow the experience to be your source of wisdom, but not the reason why you hold back. Okay? So if you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Artemis Oracle. My name is Tan, and I am your reader. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'm wishing you love and light. Bye.